do the bouncy and the stretchy. Welcome to the Irish dance class near you. Because, you know, this is one. If you're far from physical school, look no further. A lot of teachers make this mistake and they do static stretches, which means you don't move. As a bad idea because it's not actually going to stretch you out. It's just going to injure you. So we're going to bounce and stretch, bounce and stretch. Yeah. Do the bouncy and the stretchy and the bounce, stretch, 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 bounce, stretch, stretch, bounce, bounce, stretch, bounce and stretch, and the bounce and stretch, and the bounce and stretch. Okay, now we're just gonna bounce the upper body, bounce and stretch, and the bounce and stretch, and the bounce and stretch, and the bounce and stretch. Good job. Now we're gonna do the hip bouncy, bounce and stretch, and the bounce and stretch, and the bounce and stretch, and the bounce, and the bounce and stretch, and the bounce, and the bounce and stretch, and the bounce and stretch, and the bounce and stretch. Yeah. Now we're going to do the pushing the hip forward. Bounce and stretch, and the bounce and stretch, and this is stretching. No, I'm back on the back. You can stretch and the bounce. Now we need to do some foot stretches. And the point and flex, and the point and flex, and the up and down, and the point and flex, and the up and down. Yeah, so we're doing the forward, back, and then we're going up, down, up, down, up, down, and up and down, and up and down, and up and down, and up. Now we're gonna go heel, 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 and the heel, 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 and the heel, 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 the heel, and the toe, 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 and the toe, 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 and the toe, 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 toe. Good. So a drill is when you practice a step a lot of times till you get it right. We usually do it in lines going down the room. So let's do that. Go to the far end of your room or backyard. Inchworm it to the front. So 1, 2, and 1, 2. So take a step front, back, front, meet it up in the back, making sure you come close when you get to the front. This here should not have a space between your ankles really or your legs. If it's looking like that, this is no good. You gotta keep it really close. So you can practice this by putting a newspaper in between your legs or a book or a magazine or paper, anything. And if it falls, you messed up. So let's do it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. The idea is to keep it nice and tight and high. Let's do it again. Forward. Yeah. Don't rush it, because if you do, it's gonna look wrong, I'm sure. Let's look from the back. If your weaker leg is your left leg, you gotta practice it more, not less. Now let's practice some kick turns. So this is to practice balance and direction. You can go 1, 2, switch 1, kick, turn. 1, 2, switch 1. Switch is when you switch your feet, almost like a click, but you're not clicking your heels though. So it goes 1, switch feet. You change the weight from this foot to this foot, and you keep it pointed and in a V shape the whole time. And really close too, almost like you could click it. 1, 2. Pull up at the back, skip, 1, 2. Switch and kick up. Kick up, and that up should bring you all the way to the front, or at least halfway. And 1, 2, switch 2, kick up. Good. Try not to fall out of that turn. Falling out of the turn means when you come back, but you're like this. You don't end where you started. And in Irish dance, you always want to end where you started. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Doing it in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Good. If you didn't make it all the way around, you didn't have enough power. If you made it all the way around and more, you put too much. You need to control by sucking in your stomach, pulling in your back. So you can do that by literally just breathing in and going like that. But then, you know, breathe, but keep it in that position. So suck it in, you know where it is, and now you can breathe. But it's still pulled in, you see? That's the trick. Okay, good. So do 2 exercises, the inchworm type 1, where you just take steps, and the kick down turn. The most basic, but also the most annoying one probably is the jump overs, or the jump 2 3s, or the over 2 3s. So this one you need to have a lot of stamina to do it, because it has to look perfect basically every time. The idea is you put your foot out in front of you, straight, at waist height. This is my waist. So here, and then I go down with all my weight, pull this one up in the back, and then bring it through to do 2 3. So it should look like 1 2 3. Good. Focus on bringing the front leg up really high the whole time. We're going to be doing them in a row, so yeah, it gets harder, and it's got to be consistent. Remember that they should all look the same. The moment it doesn't, stop and try again. 1 2 3, go. Jump over, jump over, jump over, jump over. Watch your back again. Pull in your bottom. And if it's starting to look like this, that you're going with your weight of your body, you've not done it right. We gotta try it again. No, until it's right. So 1, 2, 3, marking it, focusing on my back and my carriage. Try it again with the leg, bring it up. Know where it's gotta go, the higher the better. Up, 2, 3, good. Now bring that power in every jump, even if they're followed by one another. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See, as mine got lower, the more I did it. That's because I'm talking and I'm losing breath. Please don't talk while you dance. Let's try it again. I'm not gonna talk though. Try to keep it the same height every time. Good! You got cookies? Reward yourself with a cookie. Or if you're really healthy about it, a cookie made of vegetables. It's not as gross as you think. Okay, now that we've finished our drill section, we can go on to the choreography now. This is the part I kind of want to mess with. You're going to learn to make your own choreography because you shouldn't be dependent on mine. We're going to be doing, let's try a treble jig. So the treble jig or the heavy jig is, well, as you hear heavy, hard shoe, you know, boom types of sounds. We know that it's a heavy jig when you hear a lot of bangs and faster trebles. Let's listen to the song and sing it together. You see, the music changed. When it changes like that, you know it's the second step, which is also called the side step in most dances. So the lead around usually goes in a circle. The side step usually goes to the side. And the first step, second step, third step, however many steps you want to do, normally just 3, they usually keep going side to side or mostly in place a little bit to the side and in place a little bit to the side. You can kind of go about that as you like. So we're focusing on the lead around, right? Let's start with a bang and click with your toes, click with your heel. So bang, click with your toes, click with your heel. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That was just an example. How many beats do you need to make? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Whatever you do with your feet should be matching that music. Maybe let's change the order. Let's do ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da 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 da. So right there was down, up with your toe, put your foot in the front, stamp to the side, bring it so that it goes like this. So one kicks the other, and then I'm going to do the toe, heel, click, da, da, da. And then a heel slide to the side. Again, this is just an example. I'm not teaching it slowly so that you copy. I'm teaching it quickly so that you get ideas. Let's try heel, up, da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3. So when you do this, you're going to tip your heel. This is called a tip, or tip your heel. When it's done straight, it's the more modern style. When it's done with a turn, it's the more traditional style. And I should mention that the songs are all a little bit different in their tune. So this one goes like this. So because when you're doing specifically a competition, they change the music as long as it's the same kind, treble jig or heavy jig, then it will match your steps. But if you're trying to do a show or dance to the same specific song, you can match the steps exactly and remember the steps by the song, because it'll always sound the same. We were doing the and tip up, and treble toe, and treble toe, and tip up, and treble toe, and treble toe. Now let's try a da 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 da. Stamp, heel, push forward. Trying to hit my heels together. Heel to heel. This one pushes this one, and then I'm going to kick out with the next foot to do a heel in the front. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. We can do the same thing, da, 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 same beginning, and then come up and stay pointed all the way down until you go stamp, stamp. That would look like da, 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 da. So 1, 2, 3, swinging in to go all the way down, bang, bang. Push this to make it in time. Da, 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 da. Again. Da, 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 da. You can also modify it, make the swing a little bit smaller so you get there faster. Bum, da, dum, 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 dum. The first bang, I'm here. The second one, I go all the way up. Bang, bang. You could also do bang, bang, but I feel like this one looks better. But it does have to match the song no matter what. And the idea of the dance, which is bangs, heavy. Let's do some rallies so you hear how it would sound. You see how it was all low to the ground? If I hopped, it was kind of 1, 2, 3. It was like a 1 and then a bang bang. And we can do ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, now we're done playing around. Let's go into some real choreography. So you are going to do these steps. So we're going to do with the classic click, 2, 3, click, 2, 3. If you hit your foot, that's okay. Try to do it in socks for now. 1, 2, 3. Just like the switches, but this time you are touching your heels together. And then 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now when you're done that, come back close together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's pretty quick, so try to remember all that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. From there, I'm going to be doing brush, cut, toe, heel, heel, swivel this foot if you can, swivel, back, toe. That little piece of choreography is small in reality, but complicated. So what we do usually is you don't learn a whole step in class unless you're more advanced. You learn pieces of each step. Usually I try to strive for half a step so that I go faster, or even a whole step, or the first and second step, which could be the leader on the side step, or the next two, which would be the first step and the second step. But seeing as you're probably just starting, I would remember what I can remember. Don't stress it. This is a recorded class. You can come back. For the first steps, they were almost like the switches. What are they called? What are they called? The clicks. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you're not hearing your feet click together, even in sneakers, that means you're not clicking. So when we're in hard shoes, or even tap shoes if you don't have that, you'll hear the metal or the fiberglass click together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And remember to come in at the end of that. And then we went to what? A brush, cut up, toe, heel, like the start of a drum. This is a traditional drum. Toe, heel, and then heel out to the side to intermediate position, about where my shoulder is. And then swivel means go out, in, with this one while it comes to the back. This will work better if your floor is slippery. 1, 2. So 1, 2. That's the count. 1, out, in, out, toe. 1, out, in. The second one you should be hitting in, out, down. And the down is just the toe up. Let's try again from the brush, cut, toe, heel, heel into intermediate, swivel, 2, 3. 1 and 1, 2, da, da, da. Let's sing it together to see where this goes. Da 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 da. Let's try it again. Marking with our feet. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slower. Da 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 da. Or I could go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. See the difference? Let's do it with our hands to make sure you get it. 2 options. The harder one goes faster, the easier one goes slower. Easy one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click 2, 3, click 2, 3, brush up, toe, heel, out, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the swivel and toe. Let's try to do it with the words, the right words. Click 2, 3, click 2, 3, brush up, toe, heel, heel, swivel, toe. Click 2, 3, click 2, 3, brush up, toe, heel, heel, swivel, and toe. On that heel, I kind of stopped. That's why it's easier. Let's do it the faster way, or the harder way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, good job! So now it's usually when we run out of time at the end of class. But before we do that, you gotta remember what? The cool down. So we're gonna do some exercises to be able to cool our body temperature down. Here is where I would include more stretching, but, holding it because now you're warm enough to hold it and not, end up in the hospital. Okay, so this, my favorite one probably. We're gonna lunge. This is called a lunge. Go forward. Push your hips forward if you want. You should be feeling it here. Change feet. Here. Let me hold it this time. Yeah. One side's gonna hurt more than the other, most probably. Okay, now straighten it. Go down. Good job. Other way. Now let's do some loosey-goosey ankle twists. You're gonna know these names in no time. Shakes. Up, down, 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 up, down. Back, back, back. Now we're gonna bring it forward. Work on pointing that when you come forward. Sideways. Out. And yeah, I am so proud of you. You've made it through your very first Irish dance class. If you thought so, give this video a like. And I'd be very happy to see you back here in my next class. So make sure to subscribe. I'm Bella. Nice to meet you. And you're here at 2 Ireland Irish Dance. Happy dancing!